Hi everybody, welcome back. Sipsopolis, look at that. We're back. We're making a lot of money. 1,447 an hour. We've got 11,550 banked. We've got some plans afoot to make some changes in Sipsopolis that's going to help fix the traffic and make people happier. We had to switch off the education level on the Tom Clark Memorial Mega Tower. A very sad occasion indeed, but we were running out of money because I blew all the money on getting this maglev system started. Whoa, sorry about that. We just flew to the other side of the planet for some strange reason. We need to continue branching this out as well. We need to connect this industrial area of the city to the maglev network. We also need to continue with this high-density road out of the Tom Clark Memorial Mega Tower so that we can get rid of this really crazy traffic hotspot. It looks like we're 99% research to level 3 of the Academy, which is very good, which means that we can research even more stuff. We're not going to be able to straight away, though, because we don't have the money. We're also having a bit of a problem with the high-wealth residents of Sipsopolis wanting to leave because taxes are so high. So that's the first thing that we need to adjust. We're going to have to bring the taxes down, which is a huge hit. 10% should make them happy. If they're still complaining about that, I don't know if there's much that we'll be able to do. Look at that. We've instantly dipped into the negatives. It looks like there's a fire. We've got 2 fire trucks, which are probably stuck in traffic now because the traffic is so horrendous. So the long-term plan, as I mentioned last episode, is to make this road come all the way down here and connect up almost directly to the mega tower. These roads will then connect underneath this elevated part of the road here. So this will be this main arterial road that comes down into the heart of the city, connects to the Tom Clark Memorial Mega Tower, and then these roads underneath will connect up so that people can get around and stuff like that. And then we'll probably have another avenue to connect from this side somewhere up to here. Look at this. Look, these people move in and then literally they move out straight away. What's going on with sewage? We've got a couple of problems with sewage. It looks like there's a bit of a deficit. We're going to need to expand this out. We're at capacity. Jesus. How much is it to add another one of these? 20,000. We got a little bit of saving to do. So as soon as we can, we will fix the sewage problem. The rich people of Sipsopolis are pretty pissed because every time they flush the toilet, it comes back. And if there's one thing that rich people hate, it's when whatever you've done in the toilet comes back. Because rich people are very sort of final about stuff. You know, like when they make a decision, like Alan Sugar, for instance, when he makes a decision to fire somebody, he expects that person to get up and leave the room and he never wants to see them again. And the same goes for when he goes to the bathroom. Whatever he does in that toilet, the minute he presses that flush, he's basically saying to whatever's in the toilet, you're fired, and never wants to see it again. And of course, when it reemerges minutes later, because there's a massive sewage problem in Sipsopolis, he's pissed. And rightfully so. I mean, I would be as well. I'm nowhere near as rich as Alan Sugar and probably never will be in this lifetime anyway. But I can totally sympathize with the fact that he gets pretty pissed about that. So there we go. Look at this. What a sad school level. Closed by the mayor as well. I've been named and shamed. Look, there's probably like a big banner right under the school that says, closed by our mayor, who is just like a gigantic jackass. His knee-jerk reaction to losing money was to close down a school. Like a bastard. Jeez, that's not very nice of me at all. How much is this academy? Oh, jeez, look at this. We've got the upgrade for the academy. It's costing us, though, 1,100 per hour. I have no idea if turning off the academy is going to affect all of the cool science and tech that we have in the city, so I dare not do it. I think we're going to have to either build another mega tower and start getting some of this demand covered, or just zone a lot more high wealth and hope that these people actually move in. I think we can probably start by knocking down some of these abandoned mansions, and hopefully new rich people will move in, start working, and not notice the fact that they still have to pay a whopping 10% tax to live here. Maybe if like Dr. Phil and Uncle Phil were like the Men in Black and they had that pen that made people forget everything, that would be a bit better. Because they are our two guys on the ground getting people into the city. And so far, everybody they've invited to live in the city has left because the taxes are too high. And that's not a very good thing. We have 15,000 bucks to play with. How are we doing this loan? This loan is being slowly chipped away at. We're just hovering between, hey, look at that. It says -8 per hour, but it's green. I don't know how that works. Oh, look, it's plus 42 now. We're just hovering in the sort of the black and the red, or the green and the red in this case, in the case of SimCity. We need to do some stuff that will get us even more big ones. And I think the way to do that is going to be some more zoning. Maybe, is there even a little bit of demand for industrial? There's a tiny, tiny little bit of demand for industrial. Now, we can probably get away with getting a factory built on this road. It doesn't really matter. I know this is like some sort of connector road or whatever, but it's not the end of the world. Whatever is built here will probably make us a little bit of money, which will be nice, and then later on we can just knock it down. There's not like any traffic here anyway, and I keep saying that we should connect this area of the city with maglev. I don't even think anyone's going there. Look, it looks like everybody is just trying to go around the corner here and come here. And this maglev station is hopefully servicing most of those needs. 1,877 riders per day. It's not bad. It's gone up from the initial like 133 people that wanted to use quite possibly the coolest mode of transportation of all time. I mean, if I had a maglev where I lived, I would just ride it all day and just go on my phone and like play Scrabble and stuff like that. I would just want to be on it. I wouldn't even have a destination in mind. I just want to sit on there and enjoy gliding through the sky above the road on a maglev. I think that'd be pretty fucking cool. Maybe that's just me though. I mean, I wouldn't want to pay for it though. I think I would only do that if I was a senior citizen and I was getting it for free. Okay, we've almost got enough to tackle this sewage problem. We're just waiting probably for another hour to tick by so that we can afford to expand this. Look at this. It's working so much that actually one of the tanks has gone completely brown with the shit of the city. It cannot process. It's steaming up. Look, it's working overtime. I'm going to have to expand it once again. Not sure if this is the best place for this, but it seems to be working out okay so far. 20,000, which doesn't leave us with a heck of a lot of money left over. Also 200 an hour. We might want to just wait sort of a couple of more minutes so that we have a little bit more in the bank just in case things take a turn for the worse. Because so far the trend has been taking a turn for the worst. It looks like there's a whole bunch of residential zoned here, but nothing actually building. There we go. Look. 3 new mansions. Jesus. That might be all that happens in this episode. I'm really sorry. We're just like at a bit of an awkward point where I'm like on the verge of losing it all. This whole thing that I've constructed is like almost sort of buckling under its own weight, and we're about to lose. Look at that. I'm only making 32 big ones per hour. Look, I'm actually starting to get a bit depressed now. Oh, God. I was hoping that this wouldn't happen, but actually I think I'm about to cry. Because all the rich people, nobody wants to live here, and it's really upsetting me now. Maybe we just need some medium wealth commercial as well to help things along. What's the land value like next to the mega tower here? Let's just take a quick look. Is it okay? I think it's okay, actually. I think we could get away with it. Look, we could probably just get a bunch of commercial in here. Look, there's a little bit of demand for medium wealth commercial as well. And maybe actually having this commercial right next to the mega tower will force people to walk to work. Look at that. There's like 4 gas stations going up now. That's really going to help us. Oh, look at this. I'm like really coming out of my depression already. 326 big ones. 556 big ones. I couldn't be happier. Holy shit, we've turned it around. I was saying, wow. Now there's not even a question. Look at that, 966. 3 new mansions and 4 new gas stations was all it took. I'm no longer depressed. Great. It's also going to help, actually, that the sewage stuff is all sorted out. 20,000 to help with this. We now have an excess of 11 kilogallons that we can treat, which is great, actually. It takes the pressure off of these other 2 here. Do we have a water issue? No, we have an excess of 2.6 and rising. As this thing starts revving up and treating all this shit of the city, it'll turn it into clean water that Alan Sugar can drink. Of course, after he fires his turds down the toilet and never sees them again, because everything has been fixed. Good job. Good job, team. We did it. Look at that. We've done it. We've actually done it. It's we're back. We're back. We're cooking with gas. Look at all these people going to the academy. Holy crap. Is it free to do this upgrade? I can't remember. Or does it cost like an absolute fortune? It costs a fortune. Look at that. 50,000 big one. Nanoscale engineering will give us the wave power plant, the sky bridge, and a fusion reactor level. Interesting. Wow, I cannot wait to build a fusion reactor. And what is this one? The quantum science annex will give us the waste reduction level, which is for the mega tower. And actually, sorry, the fusion power is also a level for the mega tower, I've just realized. Mark II air scrubber crown. And the garbage atomizer. We were talking about getting this garbage atomizer at one point, actually. So I think the quantum science annex is probably the next thing we want to go for as soon as we have some money. Of course, we have no money. Because look at, the rich people are still leaving because they can't go to school now. They're pissed because they can't go to school. Taxes, though, seems to be sorted out. We're going to have to continue knocking these things down and rebuilding them from scratch so that people will move in and pay taxes and give us money. How are these doing? Oh, look at this. This restaurant. This this art supply, and this coffee shop are making tons of profit. And the owners seem to be very pleased, which is good. Because lots of profits for them means lots of extra money for me. Look, their density is growing rapidly, which is very good. We're losing a little bit of money, $312 an hour. We might need to take out another loan just to bail us out, unless some of these big, wealthy apartment complexes go up a little bit quicker than they already are, and people move in and pay a bit of tax. It's also a bit of an awkward time in the day because it's first thing in the morning, and the profitability of the mega tower hasn't really ramped up yet. As that increases throughout the day, though, you'll find that this negative number will go into the positive, hopefully high up into the positive. Hopefully we can just like get a couple of grand saved up and do some stuff. That would be great. I wonder if it's worth so close. 10,000 left to pay off on this first bond. Did I get no, I did not get the finance department for the city hall. If I had gotten that, we would have been able to take a whopping big loan out and sort of sort things out and be profitable again. But we're a long way off that, actually. I think, when's our next upgrade? 75,000 residents. Jesus Christ. Will we ever make it to 75,000 residents at this rate? Hard to tell. Okay, great. We are creeping back up very slowly but surely, and it looks like there's a bunch of new apartments being built very quickly. I mean, these go up in a matter of hours. You have to respect that. Look at this. There's a vacant business here, which is very good, actually. How are we doing with demands? Oh, look. Demand for the high wealth is actually dropping a bit, and we've got some demand for low wealth, surprisingly. Holy crap. I am very surprised by that. I didn't expect to be, but I am. I will freely admit that I am actually quite surprised by that. Our low wealth areas in the city right now, I don't think really exist outside of the mega tower. I think most of our low wealth is in the mega tower. We want park or mall levels. This is the medium wealth apartment inside the Tom Clark Memorial Mega Tower complaining. These ones, however, think that tower is great and is super profitable. So a little bit of a contradiction there. What's going on at the top here? No work, apparently, for these low wealths. So they're going to be moving out. Holy shit. That is a little bit of a problem, actually. What happened to all of our low wealth jobs? We may never know. I probably knocked down all the buildings because they went abandoned. In either case, we're profitable once again. We've got 3,500 in the bank. It's slowly sort of creeping up. Our demands for, oh, Jesus. We have high demand for low income because it looks like they're emptying out of some of the levels of the mega tower because of the work situation. I'm not sure how that came about, actually. We still seem to have consistent demand for medium wealth commercial, though. So we can probably look to actually add some more commercial to the mix. Where we will add this commercial is anyone's guess at this point. We're going to need some money for roads, which we don't have. So we may just need to zone something temporarily where we have the space to do it, just to get some money in and to get some jobs created. I think we're going to have to put them here, unfortunately, and then just knock them down when we're done. Look at that. Holy shit, straight away. We have like 3, 2, no, it's just going to be 2. Are they going to be office buildings straight away? Are they going to start life as restaurants and gas stations? Either way, I think it'll work out fine. Right by the academy, too. And how's the academy doing? There's enough people working here. We're missing a couple of low wealth, and we're missing a couple of high wealth as well. Are these abandoned? Yes, we've got a couple of abandoned mansions here. Not nearly as many as we used to. Oh, no! Oh, the stunningly beautiful office tower here has been abandoned. I can't believe it. What's going to take its place? I hope something really cool takes its place. Like maybe Skynet 2.0. Maybe Skynet will decide that it's time to come back. It's time to come back to grace Sipsopolis with the threat of a Terminator apocalypse. I'd be up for it, actually, at this point. I feel like a Terminator apocalypse is exactly what the people of Sipsopolis need. To sort of get them back up and running, just to get them, just to thrill them beyond all imagination. They need to be thrilled. They need to be motivated to get back to work. They need to find jobs where they never thought jobs existed, because we're at that crucial point in SimCity. We're at the make or break point where the fine balancing has come to a head, and we're low on money, we're low on hourly income, but we have plans of stuff that we want to do to fix traffic and sort of increase growth and stuff like that. But we just can't do it because people won't find jobs where they don't exist. Like when they go to the park and there's no ice cream truck there, you don't even need a truck. Just set up a lemonade stand, and instead of selling lemonade at the lemonade stand, just make some ice cream. All you gotta do is like freeze milk and add sugar to it, and you can sell those. You can sell those in the park and create a job for yourself. Come on, Sipsopolis. Come on, people of Sipsopolis. This is what you need. You need to be freezing milk and adding sugar to it and sell it as ice cream, even though it's not really ice cream. It doesn't even taste very nice, actually, because adding sugar to milk is kind of gross. And then freezing it just adds a whole new level of grossness to what is already gross. So, I don't know. I mean, figure it out, residents of Sipsopolis, because I'm only the mayor here. I mean, I can't tell you how to live your lives. All I can do is give you roads and plots for buildings, and you have to do the rest. Jesus Christ, I'm so angry. $544 an hour coming in. It is 8 o'clock in the morning. A good sign, actually. It means that things in the Mega Tower maybe have leveled off. We've gotten all these... No, it hasn't. There's nobody living in the top level of the Tom Clark Memorial Mega Tower right now because of no shops, apparently. What is going on with all these towers right now? The mall level is working fine. That's a low wealth mall level. It looks like this medium wealth apartment level is almost empty because of the fact that there's no park or mall level, even though there's a mall level. What about this apartment level? They seem happy. Also happy. The education level is, of course, closed because we can't afford to turn it back on right now, and that one's empty. Jesus Christ. Oh, and this one is totally full, too, and people are claiming that this tower is great. All right, so we got some work to do there. We need to make sure that these towers and these levels of the towers are totally filled up, and if they're not going to fill up, then we're going to have to zone some more, low wealth and medium wealth outside of it. Which we can't afford, literally, because we don't have enough money to place new roads. Jesus Christ. What the hell is going on, Tom Clark? Not like the person Tom Clark. I'm talking to the Mega Tower right now and hoping that it'll answer me. Please, can you please sort it out? Get the people back in there so we can make the big ones and really just launch Sipsopolis off into outer space. Like Dalaran. Dalaran, of course, famously went to outer space as well, if you're into World of Warcraft, or just Warcraft in general. All the magicians caused it to rise from the ground and blast off into outer space to have a fight with some demons from another dimension. Really interesting stuff. Okay, that's probably enough for now. A little bit of a frustrating episode, and I'm really sorry about that, but unfortunately, it's part and parcel of SimCity and playing SimCity and trying to balance things out and stuff like that. We're just approaching rush hour, which should be nice. Hopefully some circus music starts to play when all the roads get all jammed up and stuff like that, because it's always hilarious to see massive traffic jams in this game. We will be back. We will be back next episode. We're going to sort it all out. We're going to finally put these stupid plans that I've come up with into motion for the maglev and for the raised arterial road and all of that junk. We got some zoning to do. We got a mega tower to sort out, but it'll be fine. We'll be back on track in no time, and it'll be great. We'll be making the big ones. We'll be swimming in our Scrooge McDuck money pool, and things will be great. Look at that. Holy crap. Did you just see that elevator at Conbank go up and... Oh, my lord. That is fantastic. Holy shit. Okay, as usual, thanks very much for watching, and I'll see you next time.